Back in Bajour, the operations against the Taliban and Al-Qaeda continue. General Tariq is planning a big push against the militants' main base. He arrives with Colonel Zahid, who will lead the troops into the battle. Before the operation begins, the general rallies his troops with a reminder of how the Taliban have hijacked Islam.
सिलसिला ये है कि इन्होंने एक नया किस्म का इस्लाम शुरू किया हो। इस्लाम ने हक नहीं दिया कि किसी पर उंगली उठाए और बोले कि तुम अच्छे मुसलमान हो या बुरे मुसलमान। लिहाजा ये कौन है ये लोग जो सर्टिफिकेट दे रहे हैं एक दूसरे को कि तुम शहीद हो जाओगे और तुम अच्छे मुसलमान हो, दूसरे लोग उनसे बुरे मुसलमान हैं। ये तो इस्लाम है कि है। और इससे पाकिस्तान को बचाना है आपने। इन्फेंट्री का रोल क्या है? क्लोज विद एंड डिस्ट्रॉय थ्रू स्किलफुल फायर पावर एंड मनूवर। है कि नहीं है? क्लोज विद एंड डिस्ट्रॉय, ठीक है ना? उसको जाकर पकड़ना गले से और उसको वहां से बाहर निकालना अपने मुंह से। कर सकते हो कि नहीं कर सकते? बहुत यार तुम लोगों का मोरल डाउन है। तो अभी तैयार हैं आप लोग? तो इनको बता दूं कि आ रहे हैं 63 FF आ रही है।
Colonel Zahid's men prepare their weapons for battle. From the security of the fort, their first objective might sound straightforward. The men have to take another mud-walled compound. It's only 800 meters beyond the village of Tankhata, which they already control. But similarly straightforward targets have cost many casualties in the past.
It's just before dawn and the main battle tanks have begun moving towards the front line, and this suggests that this is the main military push by the Pakistani army against the militants here in Bajour.
It's almost midday, but I've been told I can't go to the front line just yet. There are rumors that Colonel Zahid and his men have been ambushed by the militants. Casualties start to arrive, including a captured militant. This is the daily price of Pakistan's war in its own land. Since joining the so-called war on terror, over 1,400 Pakistani soldiers have been killed and nearly 3,400 wounded. The Bajour campaign is a powerful answer to anyone doubting Pakistan's commitment to this war. As a new battalion leaves for the front line, I'm finally allowed to go forward with them. Watching the men going into attack, I wonder what the day will bring for them and whether all of them will make it back. Suddenly, tanks come charging down the road from the front line.
The troops are moving forward very slowly, as you can see, down towards Tankhata, which is just a few kilometers, but you may be able to hear there is still quite a lot of heavy fighting going on. You can hear small arms fire, heavy machine guns and mortars from both sides, and we just learned that the tanks that came back quickly up the road had come under very heavy fire.
As the firing gets closer, the soldiers pull back.
सर वो आगे हैं सर रशकाई वाली साइड पे और सर सेफ एंड साउंड है हेलीज आ रही हैं सर वो फिजिकल रेट तो होते रहते हैं रात को लेकिन
I think what's happened is that the tanks who came driving up the road incredibly quickly in fact came under an ambush, and the tank commander's just giving the field command back up the road details of what happened, but he's obviously still quite shaken, understandably.
Suddenly, the situation has changed. It seems that the Taliban have counterattacked. The orders are to retreat to base.
I think the shocking thing of today was seeing the audacity and the daring nature of the militants, how they, you know, ferociously re-attack positions they were driven from only a few days earlier. And as a result of their hit-and-run tactics that we saw for ourselves, 2 Pakistani soldiers are dead, 7 are wounded, one of them critically.